Barron William Trump was born on March 20th, 2006, in New York City, USA. He is the only child of Donald Trump and Melania Trump. From the day he was born, Barron lived in a world of attention because his father was a famous businessman. But his mother tried very hard to keep his life quiet and private. He spent his early childhood in Trump Tower, a tall and famous building in Manhattan, where he lived on his own floor, designed by Melania. When Barron was young, his mother spent most of her time taking care of him. She taught him good manners, kindness, and discipline. Barron loved playing with building toys and enjoyed drawing and creating things. Because Melania speaks many languages, Barron heard English and Slovenian at home. He grew up learning about two cultures, American and Slovenian, and spent time with Melania's parents, who were very close to him. Barron first studied at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City. It was a private school with strong academics. Melania was very involved in his studies. She helped him with homework, school projects, and daily routines. She wanted him to grow up with good habits and a strong foundation. Even though Barron lived a rich life, Melania tried to make his daily life simple and normal. In 2016, when Barron was 10 years old, Donald Trump ran for president. This brought a big change to Barron's life. People all around the world suddenly saw more pictures of him, but Melania continued to protect him from too much media attention. When Donald Trump won the election, Barron stayed in New York for a few months so he could finish his school year peacefully. In June 2017, Barron moved to the White House with his mother and father. He became the first young boy to live in the White House since the 1960s. He had his own room and space, and Melania worked hard to make it feel like home for him. She wanted him to feel safe and comfortable, despite all the cameras and reporters around the White House. After moving to Washington, D.C., Barron attended St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland. The school had small classes and modern learning programs. Barron enjoyed studying there because he could focus on schoolwork without too much public pressure. He stayed away from the spotlight and rarely appeared in official events. People saw that he was shy, quiet, and polite. During his White House years, Barron grew very tall, and people began noticing his height. He grew faster than many boys his age. Though people talked about his height a lot, Barron stayed private. He did not give interviews or join political activities. His mother guided him carefully and protected his personal life. In 2020, during Donald Trump's re-election campaign, Barron again remained outside public politics. He focused on school and his daily life. When Joe Biden won the 2020 election, the Trump family left the White House in January 2021. They moved to Florida, where Barron started a new chapter of his life. In Florida, Barron began studying at Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach. The school was known for strong academics and sports programs. Barron enjoyed soccer and other physical activities. He also liked technology, computers, and video games. Teachers described him as smart, calm, and respectful. As Barron became a teenager, he continued growing into a tall and mature young man. He stayed away from social media and never posted publicly. This made him one of the most private children in any political family. His parents supported his privacy. Melania was still the person closest to him, attending school meetings and guiding his education. In 2023 and 2024, Barron focused more on his studies, preparing for the future. Many people wondered what career he might choose: business, technology, sports, or maybe something completely different. But Barron did not reveal anything. He stayed quiet, studied seriously, and continued living a peaceful life in Florida. In 2024, when Donald Trump ran again for president, Barron did not take part in any campaign events. He remained focused on school and home life. People saw him only a few times in public, usually at family gatherings or special occasions. He continued to grow and become more independent, but still stayed away from politics. By December 2025, Barron Trump had become a young adult preparing for the next steps of his life, possibly college or private business training. He lived with his parents in Florida, continued studying, and remained extremely private. His life story, from a quiet childhood in Trump Tower to years in the White House, and then back to a peaceful life in Florida, shows that he values privacy, education, and family above everything else. Even though he grew up in a very famous family, Barron built his own quiet and calm identity, choosing a life away from the spotlight.